What a beautiful year 2020 has been so far. Lucy Holmes, radio host, used the word brutiful, combining beautiful and brutal at this One Life conference in 2019. She said, "Life is brutiful." And I thought it really described the year of 2020 perfectly, as this year has been more brutal than others. We sometimes focus on the brutal bits and forget about the beautiful bits that came out of this pandemic and ever-changing experience. I love some sayings that I saw on Facebook that just put a bit of a humoristic twist on a very traumatic experience. One of them is, 2020 is a unique leap year. 29 days in Feb, 180 days in March, 9 months in April, and we are 6 years into May. Well, luckily we are now in June, and hopefully things will sort of ease back into just a 30 or 31 days for each month again. I love a noun that I found that people made up. The noun is Corona Coaster. The definition: the ups and downs of the pandemic. One day you're loving your bubble, doing workouts and baking sourdough. The next, you're crying, drinking wine for breakfast, and missing people you don't even like. It has definitely been a roller coaster ride, with intense highs and intense lows. Dream trips had to be cancelled. People had to be evacuated from foreign countries. Weddings were postponed. Sports and concerts were cancelled. Even things we take for granted, like picnics and play in the park and catch up with friends, were stopped. I acknowledge the heartache and the brutal bits of this experience, but today I'm going to focus on the beautiful, and I'm encouraging you to do so as well. There are a lot of good things that came out of this pandemic. Some of us took up painting, playing instruments, or singing our hearts out on Smule, while others learned to appreciate the sound of nature. Some of us created awesome teaching videos, learned new languages, or created excellent social stories, while some of us made sure we did what we can to survive emotionally. Some of us baked up a storm or had excellent weekly ISO theme nights, while some of us had game nights, PJ days, and Netflix binge watching. Some of us learned that slowing down left more time to rest and connect with our immediate family. We even found ways to connect virtually with lunch and coffee catch-ups. You did what you need to survive. So please don't compare yourself to anyone else. Look into your own heart and soul and celebrate you and what you achieved. I want to challenge you to write a letter to yourself using the old school way, pen and paper. Give this letter to someone you can trust so they can post it or deliver it to you in December so you can read it again. Writing a letter to yourself can be a healing process as you bring greater awareness to your emotions and experience. Focusing on the positive things makes the positive things grows. The letter will have 4 main focuses or paragraphs. The first one, writing why you are proud of yourself and celebrating the way you have dealt with the pandemic, where things changed constantly. In your second paragraph, you will be committing to really embrace and appreciate the things you have, so you'll be practicing gratitude. When you can go onto that trip, or get to go cheer on your footy team live, or catch up with friends again, or get to sit in a cafe and have a coffee, remember to never take these things for granted again. Your third part is to make a promise to yourself to keep the good habits that you build up, created, or started during this time. Name those habits that you are committing to keep. The fourth one is to challenge yourself to do soul searching. Be honest about what you need to work on. Commit to working on one thing you need to improve. Whether it be working on forgiveness, being more grateful, implementing mindfulness or self-care strategies in your daily life, or stopping and really listening to people. You know what you need to work on. So that is the letter you'll be writing with those 4 main paragraphs. Now, as well as sending yourself this letter, write down your promises and commitments, or keywords of it, on paper and put it somewhere you can see it every day as a reminder of what you are working towards. Bob Proctor said, "Change is inevitable, but personal growth is a choice." And yet again, the choice is yours. Will you choose to grow and keep on building your resilience?